All right. Hopefully this works fine and everything is okay. Okay. Hello, guys. First of all, allow me to play any song. Hopefully, these songs have no copyright. Otherwise, I'm fucked. But I got in the songs from The World Ends With You. In case you haven't realized what that song was playing. Yeah, I changed it. I changed the starting song just cause. I might end up changing it more often because we're getting very close to 6K subscribers on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're very freaking close to 6K. And I'm working on Olivia Wilcherless video. For the first time, I'm actually making a script and I'm gonna see if I can make something fun out of it. But it's gonna take me a bit. I don't think I'm gonna make it as soon as we get to the 6K subs, but I will try. So we'll see, guys. Don't worry about it. Let me read the chat now. Let me read the whole chat. There's a lot to read, actually. Spoiler: Marco is top S. Could be, honestly, a good contendant, I would say. Oh, by the way, I gotta kill this shit. Yes, I already removed it. I'm gonna be moving with perfect, usable, and mediocre. And I'm gonna read the chat completely before moving to. Sorry. Is this tier list for main characters, recruits, or both? So, what I was thinking of doing is I'm gonna be going through this tier list. The first tier list I'm gonna be making will be the main character, whoever is the best at being an MC for a normal playthrough. Then I'm gonna reset this and I'm gonna go through it again for best ally. The best allies you can have. And then I'm gonna make the third tier. We're gonna have 3 tiers. 3 at least, sorry. Sorry. First time doing this. And it's gonna be Maso mode. And we're gonna be going through all this. Hoping my eyes could stay open for a couple of minutes. Don't worry, Sarah, take it easy. If you gotta rest, you gotta rest. Olia is, I hope. Well, there's a lot of Olivia and Marcos in the chat, to be honest. Also Marina as well. Very interesting, I gotta say. Marina Vela, Osa is the best, or Olivia. Osa is also really good. If Karen is an S tier, I riot. Cope because I know she's low tier. We're gonna go through it, don't worry about it. Levi is a clear SSS, I mean it's Raccoon. Levi is, I'm gonna have to judge him very, 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 very harsh because he's my main. I'm gonna have to go through this. I don't really know how this is gonna turn out, by the way. I have no idea. I haven't really studied anything. So it's gonna be just me with you guys spending time. Which much worse than player than Marina. Interesting. You also need to consider party members Marina though. Oh yeah. Yeah. She might just vanish. Yeah, that's true. You get ways. Well, I can't really tell how good characters are. Chris is a kill everyone. That's me. That's straight up me. Straight up. That's me. And she. Oh shit. Vanish. Raccoon. Hello, Liam. Omar MG. Dan S. Dan S. That's the first time that I read that. Carrying D tier. Well, that makes sense. Fagon. Hello. Welcome. Whatever. Hello, said. It's Marco. Olivia, hey Maria, Abella, Vic, Karen D, Dan F, Levi, Levi nothing? Sabra Kun, hello Blessing, how's it going? Welcome. Leave Levi alone. Also, I need to record this for later. That's very important. No threats or I'll sub if you unsub. If I unsub, I will save my boy. Osa is not top tier. Damn, Vishra, got him. Olivia best girl or no? I feel like I'm gonna destroy a lot of people with my judgment. You probably have the most Levi experience out of us, to be honest. Yep, I only play Levi, honestly. What do you say about my two mates, Karin and Dan? Karin is super fun in Maso mode. I straight up play a blank slate every game. Your skills zero bullshit. Not gonna lie, I expect Avila to sweep all 3 tier lists. That's the earliest time you can recruit a better member will be taken into account. Yes, that's gonna be for the second tier. Tier list, sorry. Let's tier for Olivia because she can do Tokyo Drift instead, which no disabled person can do. Big Vela Sweep. And that is everyone read in the chat, I guess, in a way. Then you move into another different song, a more chill song. Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead then and go with the first tier list, which is gonna be who is the best characters that you can have as MC, as main character, right? Which are the best main characters? How's your recording? It's going pretty well, by the way, Blazing. So, I hope, by the way, I hope your day is going amazing as well. First, let's go through Avela. Avela is a character that we don't really know where to put her because it really doesn't matter. The thing about Avela is she starts with the ingredients able to make one of the best weapons in the game and the skill to make one of the best weapons in the game, which is weapon craft, into making the chainsaw, which is the meat grinder. So I really cannot say anything about this character because even if you don't make the meat grinder, even if you don't think about making it, you have the other 3 weapons that are really good. Actually, only 2. Wait, no. The fire weapon, the poison weapon, and the rake doesn't do shit, I think. Yeah, I would say Avela is just top tier, sadly. There's like, I wish I could talk more about Avela, but she's just broken. I cannot praise her enough. We already know what Avela is capable of. Like, I cannot go in depth because you make the chainsaw, you kill anyone in the torso. In any of the main characters, they die. You pretty much got ending beast stored. You use it against Rancid and you get lucky and not lose your arms, or you kill Marco and then you get perfect guard, boom, vanish. You don't lose your arms anymore. And you just win. Just straight up win. And again, if you don't want to use a chainsaw, if you don't want to use weapon, you hate it, right? You have range toss, which with Rev 1, you can one-shot every single MC, every single main character, every single one of the other main characters, except for Henrik, but you can one-shot every single one by revving up once and then throw in the range to the torso of any character. And that is broken. And also, you can go ahead and stun any limb that you think is gonna be a threat with 95% chance stunning and 95% chance to hitting the enemy. Of course, not aiming at the head. That is aiming at a body part that can be hit. But 95% chance to stun, 95% chance to hit. Fucking, you know what? I'm really glad that range toss cannot crit. It cannot crit. It just can't. Also, hi Kanisu. Sorry, I missed your message. Welcome to the stream. Range toss cannot crit, but it throws, it stuns, it does a lot of damage. It scales with rev damage. It actually is one of the few skills in the game that you can rev 3 times and it does different damage. So honestly, I don't even know what this character is. It's one of the best characters, to be honest. It might not scale fully well with a full physical build. However, it doesn't matter because if you really want to do a full physical build, you can just switch to the green to any other weapons, to be honest. And the chainsaw comes with high damage, but also applying bleeding. Bleeding just breaks any enemy. If you hit any enemy in the torso with bleeding, they're dead like in 2 to 3 turns, straight up. I don't know. Honestly, this character, if you want to have your fun with the game and you actually just want to just destroy everything, you might struggle learning how to get soul stones. You might struggle how to get abilities going. But if you give every single party member a weapon for Avela, except for Rick, of course, and you get a chainsaw on yourself, you won the game. You straight up just destroy the game. It's such an easy time And I swear to God, if even the bear trap ability, even the booby trap ability, it's just broken. You put a booby trap, you shotgun whatever steps on the booby trap, they're gone. They're gone. They get two tapped. You put a bear trap, you leave death mask in the bear trap, you just leave. You don't have to be there. Straight up an amazing character. I don't know anything about the update. I haven't been spoiled of anything, so I don't know what's gonna happen with this character. But as far as I know, and for Apollo has been saying to me over and over again, and I swear to God, if he's online, I'm gonna get him right now. But he's been trying to spoiler me. Same with Mao, by the way. So I'm trying my best to go into the new update blind as I can. Now let's see. Let me read the chat real quick to see what you guys think of it. Avela Smith, what? Weapon grab. She has a big fall off. She really balances herself with the chainsaw though. Make a deal on which character you think is good at balling. I don't fucking know. Maybe Levi. I've seen him balling in some drawings actually. Because this is a game I don't know anything about at all. Yeah. Sandman is fairly easy to get early too. Yeah. Avela is one of the one who can make a chainsaw, but Marco can do it the fastest. Really now, Fred? I didn't know. Sandman and Flare are usable. Yeah, Sandman and Flail are pretty freaking good. Poison of Fire, straight up. Avela's biggest downfall is that you can recruit Avela if you friend Avela. Yes, that is true actually. I'm gonna go ahead now and say that if you are a new player, Avela is usable to the point of even being mediocre at times. But if you know what you're doing in the game, and you know you get to know how to go through the game, she's the best. The only bad thing about Avela is that if you want a party member, you don't want to use her. So for a new player, it could be mediocre to pick Avela. But we're not talking about new player, we're talking about people who know about the game. So it's gonna be perfect on Avela. That's the only time that I would put Avela mediocre. Someone who's starting the game. MSTLO Q16, thank you so much for following Twitch. Welcome, buddy. Range is overrated, falls off quickly. The thing about range is not that you're doing damage. You can do damage, yes, but being able to stun any limb, it's very, very useful. Very useful. Very, very useful. With 95% chance to do it. True F range, the stun is so nice. Range shows is better on a party member, to be honest. Yes, it's really good. Near guarantee stun overrated. That makes sense. 50% burst attack. You don't need. Give me a second. My chat is acting funky. Will you add Ghoul's voice and the naked golem to the comparison tier list? I highly doubt it. They're more like. I don't think so. I don't think they're really that good. I don't think so. As of now. Hope Tanaka has suitcase throw that crits as well as does concussion. My thing about Tanaka that I would love to have is I would love to throw the fucking the suitcase, and do more damage the more money I have. That would be nice. Miss Grinder, our weapon class is overpowered though. Yes. Weak traps require gunpowder. It doesn't matter though. You can make one or two and it's still worth the usage. That is nice since you use some resources, otherwise you wouldn't. But did the update drop? Why did I? No, it didn't. It didn't. We're still waiting. Avela Supremacy. Avela Bros, it's over. Let's go, Avelan. Yes, Azalo also says he knows how to dance. He does? Well then, bowling. With Levi. No new playable characters. We're probably gonna get Tanaka. More like 100% Tanaka, but we don't know who else is gonna be coming up. As far as I know. I will speak because it's if Henry's comment is accurate. No, don't talk about Henry's comment. I'm perfect 100%. That's a no. I don't know shit. Only one is disappointing. Is that this 2 or 3. This Nameless 79. Thank you for following Twitch. So Bino fixed the shitty necromancy spell by making the ghouls more useful. Like it's great in the update. Would be nice. Let me change this song. Don't care about this one. Okay. I only believe in weapon craft. That's true. It's really good. All right, we're gonna be moving on to the next character. Dan. So what is Dan supposed to be here? Is he good as Avella in normal mode as a main character, or is he useless? What is he gonna be? So Dan starts with Analyze. It's an ability that makes it so that you mark an enemy's head or weak point, depending on what it is, and the next turn you can kill them. That is really good. That is really good. But alone, it doesn't really do much, right? It doesn't really do much at all. So if you're gonna be playing Dan normally, right away, it's gonna be kind of difficult to find footing. You also have infinite healing because of healing whispers. Sorry, loving whispers. The solo version of healing. So you can pretty much farm infinite healing if you get a Veilstone. So he could be pretty good. He also comes in with Venusia level 2 right away. So he could be a really good character to have as a main character. Then we have Magna Medicinal, which allows you to revive any party member at the cost of a limb. And if you have an arm protecting or leg protecting gear, you can just use it over and over again to revive party members. But at that time, I would say Magna Medicinal is really good. However, it costs 50 mana and it requires you to react to someone being dead. And it's all about this combo of, do I have enough time to revive an ally while also having the enough speed so I can have my turn before the enemy kills me or before I kill the enemy. So it's a dance that you gotta go through. Some people are really good at that dance. Some people are really, really good. Jason? Some people are really, really good at that dance of knowing when to cast Magna Medicinal and putting speed on Dan depending on what should be the best way. Or reviving an ally in the next turn, for example. Like, people are really good with that. But I never really understood how to do it properly. I would say if you know how to use Magna Medicinal, you really would not lose any party members throughout the whole game. It's gonna be really good. However, there's nothing that guarantees you to go through most of what the game is gonna be. Sure, you can take out main characters, like you can take out Karen easily. You can take out nope. You can take nope. You can take nope. You can take out Levi. You can take out Marco. You can nope. Well, yeah, about this. Shit. All right, let me do it again. But wait. Need to reset. Thank you. Okay, so what I was going to say pretty much is you might be able to take out Karen. You might be able to take out Levi, Marco, but Marita's gonna blind the fuck out of you if you try to fight her. Olivia is gonna blind you as well. Well, not blind you, sorry, put you the status effect that you end up, you know. That will end up making you miss the whole time. And also it's gonna just blow off a limb from you. So I would say that is usable. It's pretty good. But you know how Dan can get better? And this is where Dan climbs into the perfect tier, right? Very, very interesting. But the way that Dan can easily climb from usable into perfect. Akasiro, thank you so much for the shinies. How's it going? Welcome. What up? Thank you so much for the 50 bits. So, you are able to make Dan S tier by killing Karen. What do I mean by this? You know what I'm talking about, of course. You get Diplomacy, or you get Persuade, which is a level 1 skill where Karen is usually very close to the beginning of the game. You kill Karen, and you can Persuade into an extra turn, analyzed in the extra turn, and then go for a headshot. Straight up. A second, let me change the song. But yes, you kill Karen, you get Persuade, and then Dance Analyzed is one of the strongest things you can use ever. and it makes a lot of fights just you're not able to take damage. You don't take damage. You straight just do it. It's really good. Really freaking good. But if you're gonna be playing Dan by himself without any skills that are coming out, he's usable. He's gonna be a really difficult character to play through the whole game without any other skills. So because of this, and because it's normal mode, we're gonna be putting Dan in perfect since he needs carrying. The items that Dan comes with are nothing important or impressive for you to go through, so it doesn't really matter. It comes with a pistol, so it's pretty good, but it's not gonna determine that you're gonna win or lose the game. Now, Levi, buddy, where are you going? You know, guys, where he's going, right? Before I continue doing this, let me read the chat, of course. Dan analyze, yeah, that is really good early because analyze, yep, usable. Dan is the best starting character. Don't forget that. Yeah, so another reason why Dan is really good is because of being able to heal your blindness. So for a new character, he's really, really good. Really, really good. You can just heal the blindness that's gonna happen every now and then from characters such as Marina after a fight if it happens. But to that, it's just a magnetical point where you messed up and you gotta save your character from a lost run. So that's pretty good. Down with analyze most swarm, all other types of healing. I'm gonna say for Levi. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry, another thing that I forgot to mention. You can Magna Medicinal to remove the phobias as well as the heroin withdrawal diva from Levi, making him a really good party member to have. Overall, Darn is solely and the ability to use two-handed weapons and guns is always nice. That's always good, yes. Being able to just dual wield any chains, that would be really good. You can get 3 chains, I think, so that's really good. Darlonium, not really good at the combat outside the nice. Harvest Organ is kinda good ability with Dan, can cure blindness and other effects for 10 mind. Yes, that's really good. Dan is stronger with friends, exactly. And it's solid, especially if he can have a higher agility and a party member. Almir is by far the best card because an inverse counter that is filled too busted. Is it now? God damn it. By the way, can you tell me whether I can lose my limbs or not if I use Salmon Snake? No, you can't. You will not lose your limbs. Only your head, I think. I think that is not protected by Salmon Snake, I think. You can cure blindness, so killing Marina isn't a big deal. Well, the thing about it is that once you get blinded, you cannot hit an enemy. So what I'm talking about is like, if you have a party member, yes, maybe we could be able to. But the risk of the party member grabbing you and maybe holding you hostage might be a thing. Sometimes it glitches you, so it should be something scary to do. Like, it's difficult to explain. Especially if Marina just blinds the two party members, the party member and you at the same time. It's kind of, well, not at the same time, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, you get blinded, you try to attack, then your partner gets blinded because they don't take a turn. Stuff like that. It's kind of hard. What's gonna kill the best kill Karin? I'll tell you why once we get to her. I mean, you have to kill everyone, so that's why. Day 1 morning at the lake you find Karin. Boom, baby, or for exactly. Overall, he's usable. Yeah, usable. Mediocre. Perfect. Levi time. Playable top tier Levi to the bottom. New patch when? Levi Melniborn. First stream. Hey, hello, Clementine Jones. Welcome to the stream. Okay, sorry. Magnamation Phobias. We're doing playable version first and playable Levi. Just not to start with withdraw. I feel about that. If Arena isn't perfect, I'm going to get angry. I'm sorry. Levi either starts with heroin withdrawal or with just a gun, which you can just get in 5 minutes, or get lucky with the mob. Something that is kind of brave for you to say. Huh? It depends, though. It depends. Lobby, holy shit. Love how Levi is the only character that can start with no skills whatsoever. How do you think Glaciers should be balanced? Who needs skills when you have guns? Glaciers? I already said it many times in the podcast. By the way, if you haven't checked, you should check out the New Gods podcast. It's a beautiful podcast that we're doing now for Apollo and Alphonse Jones. And I, of course. So if you are into that kind of stuff of us talking about whatever and whichever, then please consider giving it a try because we would enjoy to have you there. These are the new guys. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? Good people, even. The best. But yes. I talked about glaciers being balanced by having a flashlight. And whenever you want to use your flashlight, it uses battery. But you can use that part of the battery, which would be like light bulbs, to throw it at enemies' faces at the cost of not being able to see in the night. Stuff like that. Being forced to have you just sleeping through the night since you cannot see anything. Or you can barely see anything, right? But yes. That is what I say in the podcast. I said it many times, actually. I think it's one of the episodes that we actually called How to Nerf Glaciers. And I gave my own point of view. But yes. Moving on. Levi. So, Robin, hello, welcome. My boy Levi is just another so they're already goddamn. How's it going, Robin? Welcome to the stream. So Levi. What is Levi? Is he mediocre? Because he starts with whatever, right? Or is it really, really good to the point of calling him perfect? What is Levi? Right? Usable, I see some usable, I see some perfect, I see some yes, by the way. I don't know what yes means. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go through what Levi can and can't do. Levi is able to go ahead and start with 125 max HP, which is a lot of HP. 25 HP is a lot, and it's one of the few characters that can start with that HP and can actually use Olivia's healing item at its maximum level. Akise Cat, 7 hit lie. Thank you so much for the on YouTube, buddy. Welcome. But having that max HP is really good, and that max HP has saved me in many times when I make a mistake. I think that's a good idea. The praying for a god is kind of there, to be honest. Praying for a god only gives you one level, so it's kind of a meme. We don't really talk about that, in my opinion. Okay? You sure can take a lot of... Oh, I cannot read the chat yet. Let me just continue. Sorry. But yeah, she can take a lot of damage with that. Now, the next one. Listen to me, okay? Some people don't know this. Other people do, and they kind of hate Levi because of this. But Levi can start with guns, and then he can choose to take a heroin withdrawal journey to be able to learn the ability of those guns. However, one of those guns doesn't have a skill that works because Miro forgot. Miro forgot about Levi when making Levi. He forgot about him in the beta. And he added a skill that doesn't work because he actually forgot about it. And he said it publicly in Discord, as far as I know. So it's not I'm lying. He actually forgot that Levi's shotgun should do something, and it doesn't do anything. So that's why people hate Levi because of that. Now, the pistol ability is able to have you shoot your gun and remove any arm with 100% chance of removing it with just one pistol shot. Or you can get the sniper ability, and have a chance to one-shot enemies. Very low chance, but you have a chance to do that. You cannot one-shot Needles, as far as I know. You cannot one-shot the mob either. You cannot one-shot Father Hugo either. You can only one-shot a few... Well, the normal mob, I guess. The normal enemies, I'm guessing. Okay. So, considering all this, and considering that Levi can start with, I think it is 10 pistol ammo, 5 shotgun ammo, and I think... I don't know how much sniper ammo he can start with. I think it's 6, maybe? I don't remember exactly. I never chose a sniper. But I believe it's 5 shotgun and pistol. Okay. So let's just ignore for now the fact that he can start with heroin withdrawal. Let's ignore it because it's not worth it, right? Let's not think about that because Akisaka, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome, buddy. Hopefully you enjoyed the emotes that we have on YouTube. Thank you so much. So let's ignore the fact that heroin exists for now. If we start with Levi with a pistol and no abilities and max HP, he becomes a usable character. Pretty useful, I would say. I wouldn't say he's perfect, he's just usable. That is where in the tier he will be if he starts without the ability of pistol and max HP. He's usable. He will be able to one-shot the cherubs or the fecal hounds, and that's it. That is the whole thing, anything that he does. With a shotgun, he can shoot up 2 people right away, and he might get lucky and get a shotgun shell to shoot up 30 people in the game. Shoot up means when you shotgun them twice, you stun them once and then you kill them. You can stun kill Avela, for example. If you shoot Avela twice when she's Moon Scourge, you can instant kill her, and that's really good. And any enemy that you want to just remove, pretty good. I would say because you can only shoot up 2 to 3 people, he's still usable. He's not amazing. He's just there, right? I gotta say he's just there, right? Sniper. Being able to remove 5 to 6 limbs is kind of useful, especially if you get Avela early. So if you want to use a sniper to remove limbs and have Avela range toss the limb that is missing, like for example you sniper shot an arm and then you range toss the other arm with Avela, then Levi becomes S tier because being able to remove 6 to 5 enemies, I don't know how many shots you get, from the game by just completely stunning them in place. Levi becomes S tier with the sniper without any skill. Wait, sorry. Yeah, without any skills, yeah. Because you just remove the challenge from any enemy easily. So, pistol, shotgun without skills, usable. Sniper without skills, perfect character. Okay? With Avela, alright? Avela needs to be in the team for Levi to work perfectly. One other thing about Levi is that he's the only character who has access to saving Marina and keeping her as a party member when she's trapped. So if you want, and if you don't like Avela for some reason, and you really want Marina to be in the team, Marina doesn't really come with anything special except for Engrave, which could be really useful for you. You can still get Engrave with any character. The thing about it is that she will be with you, and having Marina is really good. However, it will not make it so that you can stun anything, so both will be unusable if you have Marina and Levi in a team. It's gonna be really good though, because it's a different way of playing the game. So I would say to anyone who hasn't tried, just try it out. Marina will not leave you. She's gonna stay with you. Okay. And now we have the big schlong dong about this. If you skip the story of Levi, you start again with 10 pistol shots and the ability to remove any limb from any enemy in the game. That makes it so that you can remove 10 enemies from the game from being usable if you combine with Avela, or even if you want to do it alone. Those 10 shots will still allow you to remove 5 enemies from the game, making Levi able to solo the game. Just removing, with 2 shots, you remove the 2 arms of the woodsman. And that's it. He's no longer a threat. He tackles, yes, but he doesn't do that much damage. 2 shots, remove the knife-wielding lady. 2 shots, remove the guy with the pipe that has low HP. 2 shots, remove the priest. Levi is pretty freaking good. Levi is pretty freaking good. if you skip the character story. He's perfect at being alone, even. And combined with Abela, he's one of the top tier characters in the game. But it's very difficult for you to know that since the game doesn't tell you. And it could be a glitch to begin with. So what if we have Levi with heroin withdrawal? Well, easy actually. I'm gonna tell you this, okay? This is a spoiler for anyone who's playing the game for the first time. But I'm gonna be removing most of the challenge of Levi after I say this. If you have heroin withdrawal, you can rush the bunker where Tanaka dies. You know which one it is. You can allow yourself to be killed by needles. And you can remove your heroin withdrawal. So you get to have your max HP. You get to have your skill. You get to have extra ammo as well. And you remove your phobia forever. Because needles also removes your phobia for the whole game. Making Levi one of the strongest characters in the game. If you wanna use Neil's exploit. Okay. Now, all this is amazing, right? All this is beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. But I don't know where to put Levi after all I said. Right? Now, if you want to play Levi with heroin withdrawal, because people probably in the chat or in the comments might be asking already, what if I play Levi with heroin withdrawal, which is what is the intended way? In that case, I'm gonna be 100% honest. For a new player, Levi is mediocre. Even with the skill, Levi is mediocre. And for anyone who plays like that and tries to use heroin, they will use heroin at the worst times. Heroin is really good in specific times, and you gotta kill needles to get even more. 30 more to be exact. Even then, if you're playing with heroin, it's gonna be mediocre. For that reason alone, I'm gonna have to put Levi in usable. He's a very hard character to master, and knowing where you can shoot and when you should shoot to remove the limbs from enemies and when to save ammo, it's gonna be difficult for you. So I would say for a new character that is using what I'm saying, that should be how they play, usable. Straight up usable. But for anyone who knows how to play the game, Levi is perfect, okay? We're gonna be leaving Levi in usable for anyone who's watching this tier list straight up. So it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be very difficult to go through. And I don't wanna guide anyone into using a character that's gonna be hard for them. So I'll be leaving Levi in usable. Even though I love Levi, even though I choose him every single time, because I play it so much that I just love him too much, man. I love him too much. But I gotta be honest with myself and I gotta tell you guys that he is a difficult character to play. Let me read the chat and see what I was missing so far. He sure can take a lot of videos from his dad. That's true. That's why he's my stream, you see. A bad thing about Levi is that if you want to start with your addiction or you start with your skills, Levi isn't mediocre at all, but the heroin don't help too much. That's true. Gun proficiency, marksmanship, executioner. Oh yeah, gun proficiency doesn't work. Any proficiency skills are not supposed to work, so they don't work at the moment. But yep. Just keep getting heroin all the time, being with S++ tier. If you get lucky, yeah. If you're a women Robin in the chat, yes, you get lucky. Levi stack weak withdrawal, tends to be high maintenance are good. A little addict boy. I love him. I love him. He's beautiful. Let me read YouTube chat now. Again, thank you for the subscription. Membership. Akisekat. Thank you so much. Let me read the chat. That's super good though, because you can guarantee easy acts. Exactly. Pretty good. And there's a lot of reasons why you wanna just have that removal of arms. It's pretty good. Osa Stier, Osa Chat, Sigma Veil. Soon, don't worry. Ought to be ship for you, Dante from the MC will be proud. Gunslinger. Royal Guard. Levi, a perfect boy. He's really good. I love him. Only if needed fixing narration will be patched. I have no idea. I think not, to be honest. I think Mira will probably leave like that. USF because he has no cowboy quick draw revolver skill. I would love that, but on pub, I need that on pub, buddy. He's perfect if you know enough about the game. Exactly. Heroin sounds fun? No. Otherwise, he's average, especially with his fun stat spread. Yeah. I mean, every character is good if you know enough about the game. Yeah. Yeah, but Levi requires specific knowledge about the game that a lot of people don't have it for some reason. Even though they have a lot of hours in the game. So it takes knowledge that is beyond what is known as the normal knowledge. It's kind of hard, to be honest. To be honest, sorry. I'm going with the puns today, I think. I mean, if you use guns properly, you won't even need to worry about heroin. Because shooting to avoid combat with heroin is good. Alright, so anyways, I started blasting. That's a fair assessment, yeah. You can beat the game with anything. The point of the list is mostly for beginning and intermediate players. Exactly. I wouldn't want to say, like, if you're going to be playing the game, like, I'm going to straight up say this to anyone who's a pro in the game and has a lot of hours like me. I have 500 hours. I know what I'm saying, I think. But if you're going to be playing this game, you're going to put everyone in perfect because you can break any character. I'm just saying that the breaking needs a lot of knowledge for you to go through if you're going through what I'm doing. That's my song? Oh shit, there's no more songs. Let me go ahead and change the songs that I've been playing before I continue. Hey, this sounds like a really good song. Okay. We have Marco. Thank you for the headbutts, Pacasito. We have Marco. Let's see. Marco. Is Marco perfect because he's able to punch twice and he's broken? Or is he mediocre because he doesn't have... What? What can I say about Marco? I don't know. Marco is perfect, buddy. I don't fucking know how to tell you. There's no way around it. You know this. I know this. You know that you can just two-hit any enemy, almost any enemy, in the torso, and they just die. It's kind of like Avela, slightly lacking on damage. You can rev one and just one-shot anyone. So he's really freaking good. He comes with Bow and Weave, which allows you to increase your evasion by a lot and making the whole game just a joke to you. If you don't have trauma, you have a phobia, that Bow and Weave will do nothing actually. You can go for headshots as well with Marco. There's people, me included, I say this in my guide of Maso mode, just go for headshots with Marco and that's it. Easy. Straight up. Just go for headshots. You want to have fun? Go for headshots. He comes also with speed, with agility, so if you get a small thing amulet, you can just have an extra turn right away. And the more speed you have, the more chances of running away you have, so escape plan is still better than that, but you are getting close to the speed of escape plan by 20%, I think. But yeah, like, it's really freaking good. Really freaking good. But comes with Perfect Guard, which Perfect Guard does remove your ability to coin toss guard, which is something that is a glitch and probably will be patched out. So I would say maybe Marco would be mediocre if you end up getting Perfect Guard and then getting the glitch. But other than that, it will not happen. Hopefully. Just hopefully. Because not even able to block coin toss can kill you in the game at times, and that's very important. You can also get Steal, which is an ability that fucking Caligula has. And with Marco, you can just straight up just steal anything from an enemy. And you can steal 10 pistol shots from Levi and Levi Doppelganger. That's 20. Wait, is it a pistol? No, it's a sniper, I think. Is it a pistol sniper? I think it's a sniper. I think you get 10 sniper shots from stealing. There's so many good stuff to do with Marco, honestly. I have honestly no idea. You also get lockpicking, which is really good if you just want to just not care about anything. Like, there's so many good... He's an easy character. I love him. He's the best. What else can I say? Fucking 3 out of 3? Yep. You can get 10 sniper ammo from Levi Doppelganger and Levi normal each time you steal. And then you can loot him and get more. Fuck you. Holy shit. Beautiful game. Oh my god. But yeah, really good. And another thing that people don't know about is that killing intent affects sheriffs that are alone in the orphanage, as well as fecal hounds that are on the streets. even if they're together, they're still gonna run away from you. So you're not gonna be worrying about them at all. So yeah, Marco, I cannot say anymore. Marco is just broken. Marco is broken. And he comes with heroin. He comes with an item and pebbles. Heroin and pebbles. If you put the luxury items, he's really freaking good. To be honest, he's really really good. I cannot say anything else. He's amazing. He's just the best. Straight up. Let me read your chat. That's just easy, to be honest. My lad, he's got a bad attitude D tier. Marco is the beginner character. Are you gonna do a Maso tier list if it's any difference? Asking for a friend totally. Yeah, I will. I was confused when enemies were scared of me in first round. Same. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. I didn't know what it was. And yes, I'm gonna make a partner tier list after this and a Maso mode tier list after this. After that one. Now let me read the chat. And also 125 body. You can start with 125 body. He's broken, man. What can I say? Oh my god. Let's see. Matias the greatest forever. Hello, Andre. Thank you. How's it going? We are assuming full knowledge of the Massimo tier. Yep, of course. Marco is perfect only because of steel. He's really, really good because of that. But there's a lot of reasons. The double punch is really good. You can carry the game with a double punching. It's really good. Marco is perfect because he has no downsides. Yep, honestly, yeah. The only downside will be glitching with perfect guard, but it's not intended, so yeah. Still a rush, bomb wave. Marco's melee? Oh no. Marco's a bit, yes. Fuck if we attack. Yeah. I beat the game for the first time as Marco. He's best. Feature headshots? Yeah. This grind is less than 5 minutes. That's 2 attacks. Well, the thing about Meat Grinder is that you gotta steal it from Avela, which is hard because he can confuse you, or you gotta kill them off, or you gotta get it from the forest. Kinda scary. Wait for Marco is lame. It's fun though. It's like guessing if you're gonna be winning or losing the game. It's really fun. Marco, left, right, good night. Can't start with locking and steal, which aren't even in his skill tree. Exactly. It's fun to get Cashmere suit too. Yeah, you can actually sleep in the. Oh yeah, you can sleep in the mayor's bed with Avela, with Marco, and you just get Caligra skills right away. She's broken. Another reason why these two are really good here. Speaking of which, let me move you back. There you go. This Avela is really good. Marco is good, really, really good. That is pretty good if you know what he's doing. Like we said. Okay. Easy way with Termina, ahora. Marco, Paratrofobia, Boangui is very sad. Yep, you're gonna die a lot. Navai Village is an old town. You have the only dodge skill in the game and can use Phobia. There's also the other dodge skill, which is Henrik's Food, which acts the same way. They don't stack. 125, it's only star anyone, maybe aside from Max House or Satex Adventure. Yeah, Max House Osa is. Shish. Escape plan killing intent because escape plan allows you to get diplomacy with only one source. I didn't know that. I don't think so, actually. Do you know that, Frank? Being true? Only some characters can glitch around the hexen like that. But if you can, that would be really good. But you need diplomacy and you need persuade. So you still need 2 sources. In that case. But you should do worse intro options challenges sometimes. Hey, I can do that, but it's not that bad. That sounds fun. Yeah. My only friends are ghouls. I'm sorry. Must look you. I'm sorry about that. Alright. Moving on. Marina. Is Marina perfect because of being able to get any god skill in the game? Or is she mediocre because she can... What is fun about Marina? Give me a second. What is fun about Marina? Why? What is fun about Marina? I forgot. I cannot think of anything. Let's put her here for now. So, what is Marina? Marina comes with the ability to get ghouls at the start of the game, which I know that I hate ghouls. I know they're boring and I don't like them, but they're disposable food for you to get strong in a normal game. So if you don't want to get any party members, Marina is really good at that. The ghouls are able to tank. The ghouls are able to just block any damage from anyone who's not really playing properly. And they're really good, to be honest. They're really, really good just to tank for you. They're not amazing though. You can also get Engrave, which allows you to, well, everyone of course does this. It allows you to engrave yourself with the God of Your Hunger sigil. That's why everyone wants Marina as a teammate. You can get +5 agility right away when you get the God of Your Hunger book. And that is massive. And having Marina and Marco is just broken straight up right away. Having +5, well, +7 agility because of Marco, that's really, really good. To be honest. Really good. No way around it. It's really good. And we have also one of the best things that Marina has, which is she can start with Murky Vials already craftable. And that is broken. In case you didn't know, Marina can use Murky Vials. And they have, I feel like at least, they have 100% chance to kill Bobbies in the head. They have never missed a headshot from me. So Murky Vials are able to remove Bobbies, which are one of the biggest threats for a lot of people in the game to go through. So I would say just straight up Marina is fucking strong. Really strong. And like I said before, I'm not even to the good part that I said the reason why I was going to put her in perfect. She's able to get any god skill to the max. You can start with Grogor level 3, get just 3 soul stones, get Black Orb, go for any headshot in the game, buddy. You got the game. Even if you don't want Black Orb, get 2 soul stones. Go for Black Smoke. Black Smoke and headshot every single enemy in the game with just Rev 1. Straight up. Straight up. Easy. Easy as heck. It's really, really easy. I would say she's really good. She's really, really good. To the point that I honestly cannot say anything else. Like, even Engrave. Sorry. This thing. The floor thing. I forgot the name. I always forget the name. Let me look up the name of it. Since I knew I was gonna forget one skill. Name of the skill, sorry. Warden Sigil. Warden Sigil. You can get the mob stack in places where there's only 2 or 1 place where they can go through. And just shoot them until they die. Really, really easily. Or you can sacrifice a ghoul to block a path permanently. So you will never get mobbed in that area. Because they're gonna be stuck. Like, there's so many reasons why you wanna pick Marina just to relax. She's really, really, really good. To be honest, really good. Really good character, and I would say she is better than that. Straight up better than that. So if you're gonna be picking Marina, even Occultism, allowing you to have 2 red points can allow you to just cast Black Smoke right away. Or Rooster Reef if you are a Venusia player, of course. But yes, Marina is better than that, but it cannot be better than Marco. There's too much. There's so many positive things. You can just predict Marina. There you go. You see, I said it. She's amazing. I love her. Firefox, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. What up? Let me read the chat on YouTube so I can continue. Let's see. She's perfect. Playing Marina is the strongest she gets though. Yeah. She can get max affinity, but that's not that special. Ghouls are shit. Ghouls are good if you are not gonna be thinking about them as a party member. Just to have them around, just to be a useful thing for you, per se. Right? Plus you can get 2 ghouls that you will not be able to solve their head and just have them for meat fodder, I think it's called. So it's pretty good, to be honest. If not for max affinity god, she's be mediocre because having max fair at the start can open up so many pathways. Getting guaranteed books at the start of the game is very, very strong. Yep, chalk as well. You get chalk as well. Yep. Going to this tier, yep. She's not that great at fighting herself. Okay, Morgana is very good. Morgana is like 9% chance to hit anybody, regardless of evasion. 95 actually. But yes. Warden Sigil, yeah. My Warden Sigil is niche, but pretty good to, you know, if you know. But we take new players' knowledge into account. She's not easy to start with as Marco or Avela. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you are playing Marina and you do the correct things when it comes to what you have to choose to use, I would say she's really good. She's as useful as Danny is. I would say she's better than Dan. I cannot say that Dan is better than Marina at all in a normal situation. And she can get stronger. She can get so much stronger with killing characters and also getting the gas skills. She's really good. You might not even start with Necromancy. It depends on how they're gonna be playing, but that's very hard though. If you skip the character creation with Marina, which a lot of people do, you get Necromancy. And I believe you get Engrave, which is pretty decent, I think. Not amazing, but decent. You also get a book to be able to... I forgot about this. You can start with a book that allows you to write on the floor, to be able to mark it and just get your levels going. If you're gonna be playing Marina, you gotta get used to magic. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, I guess, in a way. I'm not gonna say that a new player is gonna be knowledgeable about magic. But people who know about Marina and know about Osa, they know they're getting into a mage. So they're gonna have some time into getting to know how magic works. It's not gonna be someone that is forced to play a character. They will know how to go through it. So it's gonna be pretty chill for them, in my opinion. They're gonna be learning how good it is. And if they get Osa, abilities, Marina is a perfect character. Marina even goes, if she kills Osa, Marina becomes S tier beyond Avela. Yeah, Marina is also light in a way. Boosts are good since you can raise affinity with Grogoroth. I think so, yeah. It's kind of hard though. You gotta do a lot of math to be able to get Grogoroth in like low level. I say not getting, not getting the book. Also going for another god and maxing it out. You can complete the skill, the hexen, at least with magic. If that's what you're asking, yeah. But it all comes down to just saying that Osa Spice Forge is really good. Hey Dark, how's it going? It's going pretty well, Pyro. What up? Character tier list, but also includes the characters as followers. Yeah, we also have the Maso mode characters as well. So we have 3 tier lists to go for today. Okay, let's continue. Olivia. Moving on. Sorry. So Olivia. Is Olivia the worst because she starts with a wheelchair and it's very hard to go upstairs? And also because you lose your arms and she's not able to move fast enough and then you lose another arm and you lose the game pretty much? Or is she perfect because she can actually destroy enemies with the herbs that you can use? Right? She also starts with Alchemia level 1, allowing you to infinitely heal yourself. In a way, honestly. She can just heal a lot. Not as Dan, but she can heal a lot. Or is she just usable because she takes time and that's it? Now. For new characters, new people who play in the game, Olivia is gonna be mediocre. I'm gonna say this straight up. Anyone who's playing this game as a first time player and they decide to play Olivia, they are mediocre. They're gonna be mediocre because it's very difficult to play Olivia. You're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna get killed a lot. The stairs are really difficult to deal with. The herbs, using them without knowing anything about them because it doesn't tell you what they do until you use them. And Nettle doesn't do anything, in my opinion, still. So there's a lot of reasons why Olivia for a new player is mediocre. And because of this, she stays here for a new player. But there's people in the chat saying S tier. There has been people in the chat saying S tier. She's S tier because of the infinite healing being really good. If you know where the red earths and blue earths are, if you know where it is that you have to find the herb, the herbs are gonna be doing damage to enemies. The condensed hemlock, being able to one-shot any enemy in 2 turns, healing Moonlight before she arrives. She's really, really good. being able to go downstairs, stun an enemy, and then turn back and shotgun them just using one bullet shot. That is magnificent. That is amazing. But you know what that takes? Knowledge. Knowledge, and it's not the intermediate knowledge that you're going to be having. Because you can easily be using Hemlock on an enemy where you don't have to, and it's going to be hard. And losing an arm, it makes you slower. And losing two arms, you die. Straight up, you die. And not being able to use two-handed weapons is going to be a really hard thing in the game. I haven't been mentioning this, but you know already, guys, that the only character that can use two-handed weapons are Avela, Marco, Dan, Levi, and Osa. She's very hard to play. Very, very hard to master. If you know what you're doing, and you know exactly how to play Olivia, I'm gonna say she's the second best. Not as best as Avela for a playthrough, but she's really, really good. Better than Marco. But being very huge, but because of the sake of this guide, I need to take Olivia into usable, because even if you know everything, and even if you are really good at the game, kinda, it's gonna be difficult. Because there's gonna be mistakes that are gonna be removing your two arms and you're gonna be dead. You're gonna make a mistake of going upstairs. You're gonna fall down. It's gonna be hard. It's really difficult to play Olivia properly. And there's gonna be a lot of mistakes left and right that are gonna be happening. So I would have to put Olivia in usable. Sadly, for a normal playthrough. She's good, but she cannot keep up with the other characters. But like I said before, if you are a really good Olivia, go ahead and pick her, because she is better than Marco, Marina, and Dan. But she would not be better than the beast that is Avela. Let's see what people say about it. After a character, definitely Olivia falling out of her chair will make you mad. You will drop the game. I almost dropped the game because of this. I spent 30 to 50 hours in this character trying to make her work, and I couldn't do it, and I had to switch to carry. Very difficult. Don't believe them? Yeah. Every character is perfect in the theory with knowledge. Yeah. You should be mediocre because of a huge learning curve at the start. I would say if you're a beginner character, she's mediocre, like I said before. But we're talking also taking into consideration intermediate in a way, right? Like, you will know kinda what to do. Same with Levi, you will kinda know how to do it, but you're gonna be wasting your ammo instead of using it properly. Even when you know a lot of the game. But if you're a pro, you wanna be blazing with Levi. But yeah, that's what I think. Also, Olivia losing her arm is death sentence. You feel really bad about losing one arm with Olivia. I haven't seen a single person continue playing the game after losing one arm. People usually just reset the game, and it is a shame because that is the cold speed of Olivia wheelchairless that I got used to. So whenever I lose an arm, I just go out of the wheelchair and just go ahead, forward. Let's see. The pros and cons of being able to ignore Vertas, but no arms, yeah. Olivia's fans character, she's the best user of her own skills as opposed to someone like Karen, but she has great innate flaws. Her skills are better than anyone else, sadly. No, she's useful. Levi's difficulty curve is much easier to learn than Olivia. Yep. The recipe of blue herb plus dark blue herb is a good thing. Also, Olivia is the hardest contestant to kill. Had traveled near Dr. Kiefer's tricks, magic related to death, mask, and stairs. She's hard. She's hard. Very hard. Very hard to kill. Very hard to use properly, you need to know what you're doing a lot of the time. And even then it's hard. Karen. Is getting mediocre because she kind of dances with her skills when you are going through the character creation, or is she got here because of persuade, and diplomacy, and escape plan, and the pistol? What is she, right? So, we're gonna be going through something very interesting. Very, very interesting. And some people might get angry at me. But let's review the abilities of Karen. Like I said before, escape plan allows you to have a higher chance of running away from enemies, which is really, really good. There's a high chance of running away from enemies. Really good. Really good. And the thing about it is that someone who's at the beginning of the game, they might choose the run skill from the command menu instead of the skill menu. So that might fail since this only upgrades the run skill, not the command menu. So some people might have a hard time with that. But now we go ahead and go for the next one. We have a pistol, right? We start with a pistol with 10 shots, kinda. That's pretty good. You know, that's pretty good. It's not amazing, but it doesn't move her from here. She's still here, right? And we all have the next skill, which is Persuade. What is this? What is this? What happened here? What's going on? Where are you going, Karen? She has really good stuff. But first of all, let me change the song real quick. I wanna change this soon. Why is it that I'm thinking of Karen being perfect right now? Perfect than then. Even more perfect than Marina. Why am I saying this? Why is she top 3 right now? What's going on? What are you doing, Raccoon? What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Karen is one of the few characters in the game that is able to kill as soon as they get out of the train and then come back. Because of her pistol and Persuade, you can kill Marco, you can kill Avela, and she's one of the few characters that can kill Olivia. And then if you go all the way to the left, you can kill Tanaka. You get 4 kills. You get 4 kills at the start of the game. That is the ability of Marina, the abilities of Marco, the abilities of Olivia, and Tanaka. Very, very strong character. It's really, 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 really good to play Karen in normal mode. She's perfect here, and she is amazing. I would not stop saying it, but she's really good. There's some few characters that are not affected by Persuade. For example, Levi isn't, doesn't matter. And Dan isn't, doesn't matter. I believe Avela is affected, but she's really strong nonetheless. We can still take down Avela, but you kind of want her as a friend or anything. Osa isn't, like I said before. But yeah, she's really good. Karen is really good. Just to just off 4 characters at the start of the game makes your run so much easier. So much easier. She's really, really, really strong. And the skip plan is also really good to give out with this. And as soon as you get the 3 heads, if you want to just remove them from inventory, if you don't want any saves, you can go ahead and get diplomacy. soon enough, right? After getting lockpick, of course, to just kill every single mob in the game. So you sacrifice soulstones to get every single mob in the game killed with a 95% chance to hit their heads. She's really good. She's really good. For a normal playthrough, she's amazing. So I understand why people love Karen so much because of this. She's really, really good. Now let me read the chat. Karen is a trooper. She's covered wards, you know. Yeah, I know that. Levi's distant when you take the factory when he's clean and uses the logger. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. Let's see. Fit Bobby very easy. Yeah. 100 to 0 to Bobby. Yes. I love Karen. She's mid. She's really perfect. Even for someone who is gonna be going through the game, knowing intermediate stuff, they will be able to know that Bobbies can be one shot in the head. They will be able to know who can be caught and killed with the communication. Even if you persuade, then you don't really. He doesn't really do much. He increases his damage, but it's not that much. For a beginning character, I played Karen as a beginning character, and I had a lot of fun. And using the ability of persuade is very intuitive, especially when you get diplomacy. And I would say that you will end up understanding what it is that you're gonna be doing. So she remains here, in my opinion. She remains here. If you're not gonna be killing anyone, any of the party members, use the wall. So anyone who doesn't want to kill any of the party members in the train, use the wall. But here it is where you play the way that you're gonna be going for ending B. Pretty good. First character I played as, I actually moved, like I said, from Olivia to Karen, and I think it's a really good idea for me, at least. It was my first Maso mode, a win, and everything would have been better if she could start with lockpicking or diplomacy, man. That would be really good, though. Really, really good. But that would balance so that she would be as good as everyone else. Her intro is a buff? Yep. When she got lockpicking in her intro, she would be way better. Instead, she gets to kill line twice. Yeah, kind of shitty, to be honest. I hate that. That's just a kill issue. Yeah. So then you have persuasive diplomacy still die to the police officer because you can miss the 5%. Yep. Escape line Maso models have a chance of 75% to escape, so getting to Kiefer first. Two small things, nowadays less tedious, and she starts with a gun from the start, so she has less trouble with the back alley. Yep. We don't need to talk about that yet, since that is not really important at the moment, but yeah, it is very good for later, of course. Karen being top 3 is funny if you know how to play it, then I agree, honestly. Oh, I get it. You can kill all the guys on the train. Yep. I guess she's good against humans, people, characters, but after a point, she's just me. She's boring, kinda, but she sorta helps you out, to be honest. With some, well, building your character. The thing about this is just building your character so you're able to just destroy the game early game. And you don't have to worry about late game, because late game is everything for every single character, in my opinion. Unless you're doing an adept build of only being able to play with certain skills. You're right, she's got here Infinite Hunger difficulty thanks to the Red Hexen. Yep. I want the Marco! Ah! Hey Cesar, how's it going? Hey Raccoon, hey Chad, it's been a while. Hello Ash Ketchum, how's it going? Been a while actually. What up? How you been? Wait, so no mediocre characters? So far? No. Don't go to Bad Alley in Maso. Too much feelings to deal with. We'll go with that one later. And we have Osa. Osa, for someone who's playing the game the first time, gonna be useful. Straight up, gonna be useful. Because people usually make Osa a physical character because it's able to dual hand. And they usually use meditation to be able to get rev 3 and just hit twice, which is fine, but it's just usable compared to other characters because of the fact that he has no guns. A lot of people come to me and say, hey, how the fuck do I deal with the sheriffs? I don't have a gun. What do I do? And yeah, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to go through that. An intermediate player who goes through the story of Osa by just following a guide to go through that, because just sitting through a guide and going through each choice, or maybe just you going through the choices, you're gonna get a small thing amulet, which increases your chance of running away by 50%. You're gonna go ahead and start with 125 max HP, you're gonna go ahead and start with 2 bear traps. One really good weapon. Spice Forge, at some point you're gonna get it. You don't have to kill anyone. You get meditation, like I say, for with rep 30 easily. La Dance Macabre, which increases your magic damage with time. You should read a guide on how to get through. Just how to get through. How to get through the white. Sorry, the thing. Sorry, I'm really chat. How to get through the story at the start of the game. Osa is beyond strong than Marina and Dan. And I would even say, if you know what you're doing, he's the strongest. He's the strongest. Straight up the strongest. Why is he the strongest if you know what you're doing? Like, you really know what you're doing? Because of the fact that Spiceforge Black Smoke is broken. And there's no way to say anything about it. You just disable every single enemy in the game. It's like having Levi with the shot, but with at the start of the fight, guaranteed to happen, and it doesn't even cost mana. It costs like 10 mana. But again, if you are playing the game and you know intermediate stuff about the game, Osa is really good. But he cannot be as good as Karin, being able to take down 4 people. Again, we're gonna go back a few steps. If you are a beginner, Osa is usable, the lowest tier. Okay. Osa has a lot of good things. If you know and you're a professional player in this game and you know what you're doing and you really play Osa and only Osa, he's the best character in the game. But it takes a lot of knowledge from you to go there. Alright? Straight up. This is everything I have. I hope you guys like this tier list. But this is the tier list of normal. And this is what I believe in for an intermediate character going through it. Someone who knows about the game but will have a hard time. I said already who's gonna be professional players. And I will say it again about the people who are new at the game. Why that is so high though? You might want to watch the VOD later, Orange. I explain what it was about it. I'll probably make this a video later and edit it around just to have it properly. But we still have 2 more tier lists to go through, so let's go again through it because this is not over. Ooh, okay, I've been talking for 1 hour and 30 minutes, so give me a second, I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. Un segundo, guys. Hey, wait, that's one. Sorry. There you go. I got my water. Okay. Now those matchup us? Nope. This skill only affects this run skill, not the run from the menu. I'm shocked because I'm pretty sure I was able to successfully run more often every game with the run menu. If you got small things amulet, that scales with the run menu. But if you use a skill, that scales with only with scale plan. We're not talking about Red Arc though. If we're gonna be adding Red Arc, it's gonna be easy with every single character. So we're gonna be ignoring the fact that you have Red Arc. Let me read more of the chat. No mediocre characters? Not for that tier list, nope. Hey Raccoon Hitch, oh, I read that, sorry. I've been good, been busy. Hopefully you can relax yourself, Ash. Thank you for being here, buddy. What's the reusable? It's free fail, let's get free. Buenas Mapache, eres un grande. Gracias. Gracias a ti he podido avanzar fuertemente en el juego. Me queda el bunker blanco. Top tier PJ, yo diría que Marco Marina. Muchas gracias, Cristian. Me alegra mucho que te guste Termina, como a mí me encanta. Me alegra un montón. Gracias por las palabras. Raccoon eating moldy bread and paprika. I love that so much. Trust me, I pray a lot of mediocre party members. Bendiciones. We'll see. So we have party members who are, you know, not the best from Pioneer who are the best. We're gonna take into account a few things when it comes to this, which is skills that they come with, items that they come with, and when they are available. This is party members, we cannot kill them, alright? Abela. I don't know. What can I say? What could I say that will make you feel better? Avela is one of the characters that can be gotten at the start of the game. As soon as you get out of the train, you go left, you go up, you go left and left again, and there's Avela. There's Avela. Straight up. Easy, perfect. You can get her right away. She comes with range toss. She comes with short circuit. I don't know why. She's broken. She's really good. And she's one of the best characters as to why you shouldn't pick Avela as your main character. Because you want Avela to be in the team. Easy. So, and she also comes with a range. So, she has a chance to stun even if you don't use a skill. So, yep. Really good character. Done. Dan is a tricky one. Very tricky. I would say Dan is available day 2 morning up until day 2 night. Because of this, it's kind of difficult to go through because you need to go into the moldy apartments. And that requires you to do a puzzle to go through a place where he can easily die if you get into a fight with your neighbors and you don't know how to use them. He comes with just normal stuff, with a knife, the gear that he has, and that's it. He doesn't go with anything amazing. He comes with Magna Medicinal, and he's able to examine bodies on the floor. I believe he comes with Analyze, I think. But very hard to get to him from where he is. I would say usable because of where he is and the time frame that he is. It will get people who are experienced in the game and people who are new to the game are gonna have a hard time using him. Especially new people or mediocre, straight up. So, but people who know about the game, useful. It's gonna be hard to get him. A really good thing about him, he has two-handed weapon mastery, so he can use dual-handed. Oh, sorry, the chainsaw, whatever the fuck, double arm weapons that Avela can craft. So he's really good. But there, Carried. Carrying can be found day 2 morning onwards, where you can get mobbed in the game. So if you are gonna get her, you're more likely gonna get mobbed. So it's gonna be a hard choice. together. She's very, very close to where you get mobbed, making her a very difficult character to obtain properly. You can go to you don't have to trigger the mob, but it's so close that it's very hard for you to go through. I would say Karen, it's very hard to obtain. The time being day 2 morning, it's way too far away. She only comes with lockpicking, which is good, but at the time of day 2 morning, you will probably have your doors that you want to open either broken by having a party member, or you just go ahead and, just get lucky with the keys. Honestly, it's very hard to use Karen as a party member. She's not able to use two-handed weapons either, so it's really hard. Yeah, I would say straight up, because she doesn't come with any skill that she's able to use, she's a mediocre character. Yep, mediocre character, I gotta say. However, there's someone who's even worse than Karen. You know who it is. You know who it is. You know who it is. This is, as I say before, party members tier list. This is not for us. For a new player, having Levi with withdrawal is very hard. He's able to be gotten very early in the game, being as fast as day 1 morning. But no one knows how to use Levi with heroin withdrawal. And it makes sense. It's really hard. He may come with the ability to get him so early, super early. But that heroin withdrawal will make it so that you will have a hard time. You will have a really hard time using him. So for a new player, very hard. Very hard. Very hard. Very, very hard. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. If you're intermediate and you know what you're doing with heroin, all I can say is mediocre plus. I cannot give you more than this, sadly. I gotta say what is true about my boy, and it is what it is. But now, if you're a pro in the game, and this is the only time that I think I'm gonna be using the pro, maybe. If you are a professional player and you know what you're doing, Levi is perfect because you can remove their phobia and their heroin withdrawal forever, making him a two-handed weapon character that comes with a sniper rifle with ammo, by the way, that you can get early in the game, and you can go ahead and just destroy everything in the game. So if you know about that trick and you're really good about the game to keep him alive, it's really good. But for now, I would say he's slightly better than Karen. Just slightly better if you have intermediate knowledge. But if you're a beginner, it's not very good. We're gonna put him like this because intermediate. Shane, hello, Kiki, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? What are we tier listing now? Party members. Let's see the chat. Make a solo tier list. The third tier list is gonna be Maso mode, which is gonna be solo characters. Maybe Olivia as a main character, recruiting Karin and Avela to get the second half of a butterfly. It's a good strat on normal. It's kind of hard though, because with Avela, you can open up almost every single door with range shots and just a normal attack with a gun or like any normal attack. I think you can easily just open anything, to be honest. Yeah, it's really good, to be honest. But yep. I don't see what's wrong with Levi using heroin withdrawal. Rogoro doesn't seem to mind. His sacrifice suffers from opioid addiction. Well, he's a good sacrifice, so there you go. And next, the guy to check items. He's just there. How do you remove the withdrawal except Niels? With Niels or with Dan? With Magnum Missile. I gotta go now, but it was fun to be here a bit. So bye, Raccoon. Bye, Hash Ketchum. See you soon. Wait, Niels works on allies too? No. Sorry, you're right. Sorry, only with Dan. He's very hard. Even in Termina, he's really hard. You really need Dan. To be honest, he's very hard to use. He's very hard to use, I would say. The only thing that happens if you get killed while having an ally with needles is that he will kill your party member forever, and you will see the party member just body on pre-heal. So it's gonna be very scary. Don't do that. Don't get killed by needles while having an ally. Okay. Marco. You get Marco. Day 2 night, I think. No. Day 2 morning, Marco gets shot. And you need to rescue him. And he goes back to base. And I think you're gonna then have... Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. Guys, un segundo. Una pausa. Getting called. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I got called by someone. Very important. But yes. Marco, day 2 morning. You gotta go do specific things to get him. If you don't do that specific thing, Marco will not be there in the morning. It's gonna be there in day 2 night if you kill Pav earlier. It's hard. It's difficult to explain this. But I would say Marco, because of the way that he comes very strong, no matter the time frame, I would say he's usable. Even better than Dan, actually. Even better than Dan. I'm tempted to put him in perfect, to be honest. I'm very tempted. But the time frame is kind of scary, considering what you gotta do to get him earlier. And he can easily die if you're not paying attention. It's kind of hard. The more days go by, the less time you have as a player, because it's gonna be difficult. Oof. Yeah, I would say usable better than that. That is what I say about Marco as a party member. Oof. That is hard. Mediocre, more like... I don't know what that says. That's Russian! Most players will try harder so he won't die. The girl from Fear Hunger 2. Marco day 2 night if Tanaka is alive. Day 2 morning if Tanaka is dead. Yeah. It's really hard though. It's really, really hard, man. Music is so cool. Thank you. If you can trigger the tower scene day 1, then you don't need to worry about that. It's hard though, because I think Marco will stay at the train with Tanaka. That's the thing. I think it's hard to deal with Marco. I will have to do the save kill and find Marco video at some point. You might use a buff Cillian to cure heroin addiction. That'll be nice. That would be really nice. Hard to get, but he's just as fast as Warhammer. Yeah, he's really good. I would say usable for now. Very useful. Obviously, a mediocre though, Gunslinger and Executioner are really good. This is for party member. Levi doesn't come with any of that. This is party member, Levi. These are only party members. We did the main character before, if you want to watch the VOD, to check my opinions on which characters are the best as a main character. In normal, of course. Moving on. Marina. If you're playing Levi, Marina is S tier. Having her early just to have as a party member, She's really good. Pretty good. Because of the fact that she is able to be gotten day 1 night. And you can keep her as a party member. If you have her as just any character but yourself as Levi, she's usable. Because of Engrave. She's gonna be there for a second and then leave your party member. Your party, sorry. So a beginner character will have her mediocre because how she bugs and how she just constantly leaves the party. And she will even die to Niels. If you haven't killed Niels, she dies to Niels. So there's that. For someone who knows something about the game, she's usable. You can engrave yourself day 1 night if you decide to not kill Mayor, that is, and allow her to get stolen. But other than that, she's just there, yes. She's just there. The problem with the trick is just, you just mostly want her because of Engrave. Hakuna, go now, give me a good night kiss. No. Hello. She's not good at fighting. She's not good at fighting. She's just there, to be honest. She's just stuck there. She doesn't even use two-handed weapons. But yeah, I'd say she's good. She's good. But mostly because of just having her around for that engrave. And that's it. Which is good. But it really sucks. If you don't know about engrave or you don't have engrave when you want to do this, she's mediocre again. Even if you know what you're doing, she's gonna be mediocre. So, by luck of not getting the correct book, and by saying that she will leave and glitch herself out, she is gonna be a mediocre character. You don't want to engrave yourself anything but God of Your Hunger in this game. And sometimes you don't even get that at times, and it's gonna be hard. It's really hard. It's really hard to say that Marina will be a really good ally, to be honest. That's not really being a good party member, though, if her most of her abilities are buff and RNG dependent. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I would say because of RNG, because of just having her just RNG around and just disappear, because of so many so and if scenarios, I'm just gonna have to put her in the lowest tier. Because she doesn't function properly and she needs a few fixes. Olivia, she's in a safe spot to be able to be gotten as a party member. Day 2 morning, as soon as you get the wheelchair after saving Marco, Tanaka, or you finding the wheelchair. I would say she's fine. She doesn't go with any skills. She's okay at keeping her around. She doesn't really have anything amazing that will be broken, but she doesn't go with any debuffs, and she works perfectly to be able to keep her through the game, and she will not die in any way unless you go ahead and just oversleep. Bug fixes will definitely make her, like Marina, a lot better, but right now she stays like this because of the difficult things. Mi homie Levi se merece mi tier S. Para aliado Levi es muy difícil de tenerlo. Más arriba que mediocre, tristemente. Pero personaje principal, ya dije lo que era anteriormente. Si viste la parte anterior del tier list, lo puse bien arriba a Levi. But yes, we live in the last character here, Osa. If you know what you're doing and you're really good at the game, knowing where to go and where to find him, and getting his amazing strength of just being... Oh, Dana June, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Just having him around and having the abilities that he has, just La Dance Macabre with a black orb straight up. You can just get in a black orb and just he will carry the game for you. This is intermediate, people who know about the game, but they don't know a lot. Like, they know that they're gonna be doing this, but not that much. For this chance and this only reason, he's perfect in intermediate. For professional people, he will still be in this tier. For someone who's new into the game, I don't want to be mean. I would say maybe over here. I think that's a good choice. Because of the fact that you gotta get to where the center is. You gotta get out of there alive. There's a lot of there that a beginner and an intermediate will have a hard time going through for a character in day 1 morning, by the way. But kind of hard. Kind of hard. Yeah, I think this is the tier list, my opinion. I'm gonna do something real quick. Best team to be able to just break the game with. Straight up, real quick. Super speedrun. Even then, like this. Also, as the main character, to have Spice Forge and Lance Macabre with 3 checks. Marco with the chainsaw of Avela. Dan with the chainsaw of the mob. Levi with the chainsaw of the forest. This is the perfect team. If you want the best farmers, it's Marco, Dan, Levi, or Osa. Straight up. And Osa can also fill up the spot of chainsaw guy. So that's really good. That is if you know about the game, this is the best team for breaking the game. And these are low tier characters. Avela being used all because she can actually do a hand. But you want to kill Avela to get the chainsaw. That is it. Now we have one more tier list to go through. Let me change the song real quick. Un segundo, guys. Let's go ahead and play. I can play some of this. Let me read the chat. I don't know if anyone told you this or not, but you have a very sweet voice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I've been told, yeah. Thank you. The fact he's in the deep woods though is rough. Yep. You gotta get past all occultist center and stitches. It's really hard. It's really hard for a new player and an intermediate. There are gonna be a lot of people struggling through that. Also, the biggest downside is that you have to kill him for Spice Force. Yep, that's really hard as well. You really want that though. You really want that. Even if you're not a mage, you really want that. Black Tongue is really good. No, you can put the gun down. I give you anything, just kill me, okay? I wanna kill you, don't worry. It's really hard to recruit him if you don't know where he is. It's very difficult. You can also potentially fail his recruitment. And then he stands still there in that place and doesn't do anything. Or if you don't go for ending A. Alright. So. We wanna go ahead now. And explain what is the last tier list. Maso mode. This tier list consists of the following rules, okay? It's gonna be a solo playthrough with no ghouls or anything. It's gonna be a solo playthrough without any Black Caleb or anything like that, okay? Just everything goes, and it's going to be only people who know about the game. So there's not gonna be any beginners, no intermediate players, just professionals, people who know how to play the game. Okay, this is my way of thinking about these characters, and this is gonna be very hard to go through. Let's start with Avela. Avela has to be straight up easily into perfect because of the fact that you can start with weapon craft and either kill the mob or get to the forest, get the chainsaw, get out of there, go back up without ringing the ending A, and you will not get platoon to show up. You might get mobbed, but you can dodge it. Or you can go downward even. Or even then, just kill them off. It's easy. And you get a chainsaw which is able to just destroy Maso mode. It has high damage. But the most important thing about Maso mode is not the damage of physical damage. Because physical damage is just great, but not amazing. What you want with Maso mode is the status effects being fire, poison, and bleeding. And you know what? Avela comes with those 3 stats. If you want to play the game with poison, you can. If you want to play the game with fire, you can. Applying 100% bleeding, chainsaw, straight up. And it hits 3 times. So it's really good. And it's one of the few characters that can just solo the Heartless one with arm protecting gear, counter, and a chainsaw. Even then, if you don't want to use a chainsaw, which only hits once with counter, but it is a lot to add bleeding to any part and getting healed back. I would say she's really good. She's really, really good. Just straight up amazing. Can she land on those rare though? Can she land on those rare? No, what do you mean? Sorry. Can she land on those rare? But yes. The status effects. Oh, no, there's a few enemies that are not weak to status effects, but at the time that you're gonna get to rare, you usually don't have to worry about anything. Tend to be happy about it. Range toss doesn't do anything in this playthrough, so you don't use range toss anymore. If you're using it in Maso mode, you don't use it. If you're gonna be using it, you're gonna be soft logging yourself into doing nothing and having a harder time than anything. But the chainsaw just makes you pick yourself up, sorry, and just carry yourself forward. You can also choose to start with the materials to make the chainsaw right away. So she's really good at that. She can just straight up just start with the ability to just craft the chainsaw. And if you need ammo, go to Perfil Bob and just destroy them all. Easy. As for anything building up to later, she is a decent mage. If you want to start a Vela mage, she would be a really good one. I don't know why you would do that, but you can do that if you want. If you don't trust on the bleed, I don't know why you shouldn't, but you can go mage Avela, and she's decent. She's funny, I would say. So she can really just do whatever. Just the ability to just be herself. It's really good. She's not the best. We have Dan here. Dan. Starting with a pistol already makes Dan better than Avela because of the fact that one of the things that Avela is going to be struggling with is juking the Fickle house in the alley place near the moldy apartments. But that is the only thing that can happen there. You can infinitely heal yourself, but most of the enemies will insta-kill you in Maso mode. So that kind of pushes away. Analyze will not be useful at all for a playthrough in Maso mode unless you get to Karen. And killing Karen early is really difficult. And it's only one character that can kill Karen at the start of the game. Then also gets infinite access to Pokécast shop. Yes, but we're talking about people who know about this, and people would not really have anything like that at all. Because in Maso mode, you gotta kill Pokécat to get Pokécat shop to be gone, right? So that doesn't happen in Maso mode. So that is kind of away from the point, sadly. I would say Dan is in Maso mode at least not special at all. So I would say he's useful at the moment of this run that I'm usually doing, like proper run of professional playthrough. That is one of the few characters that I would say doesn't have anything at the start that will guarantee you that he will be able to bounce back into meta. So then it is usable for a Maso playthrough. He needs allies. He straight up needs allies. And it really sucks, to be honest, that he's not able to shine Maso alone. I expected him to be a god alone, but he's not. He really suffers a lot. Apache, ¿qué me recomendás en una segunda run? Algo opuesto que jugaste que no sea físico. Si jugaste físico, juega mago. Si jugaste mago, juega físico. Hacela así. Well, next one is Karen. I'm sorry. Levi has... Sorry. Dan has the ability to shoot like Karen, having a pistol and everything like that. But Dan is able to heal himself up as much as he can. Enemies can one-shot you at times, yeah, but they leave you with low HP at times, so there's that chance at times. But there's something that Karen has that not many people know, and even I don't use. But I've seen it happen, and I've seen it being shown to be even more useful than the ability to heal yourself infinitely. Escape plan. It is true. It has 75% chance to escape from enemies, leaving you with only 25% chance to not run away. I never take escape plan. I don't like it. But I, as a player of Karen, don't like escape plans, so I get to be mediocre. I am the mediocre player with Karen. But someone who knows how to play can use Karen pretty well and be nimble enough that you will not be struggling through the game until you get to the Hexen. In the end, every single character needs to go to the Hexen and get there as fast as possible with soulstones to just break themselves. So in the end, Karen's escape plan saves her from being a bad character. I don't like playing with escape plan, like I said before. So if you're an escape plan player, know that she's a really good choice. Even better than that. And she comes with a pistol in case you mess up and you're able to shoot the dogs. I would say I don't like her. I don't like her. If it would be for me, I would be here. But I know that people play with escape plan, and that's really good because that's what she's like. This character, Levi. Levi is one of the few characters that can completely decimate a Vela at the start of the game by going to the bunker and becoming a Vela. He comes into the bunker with a shotgun, he 2-taps a Vela, he moves forward, he gets a soul, some booby traps, and just moves on forward, being able to just explore the bunker easily with one less character they're gonna be going through. So Levi, with the start of shotgun, without any ability, can just solo most of what is early game. With that ammo you get like 5 shots easily. And booby traps are able to one-shot enemies, so you can have more one-shots coming up because Avela gives you the booby traps right away. So Levi is one of the best characters in this tier because of that. His skills are not useful. Most of them. You can remove an armor too. It's not gonna be amazing since tackling in Maso mode will be kind of hard to go through. You can still kind of ignore it if you get a Ring of Wraith. But I would say the only reason why you want to pick Levi, get the shotgun, get going, shoot Avela, move forward, and just win the game. You get the abilities of Avela, while also not having to deal with Avela, and you get ammo with the shotgun. You get a shotgun right away, early. Pretty good character. And you get max HP. What else do you want? Very good character. You don't even need to go with heroin withdrawal. And if you choose to get heroin withdrawal, just go with needles, get needles, and you get a 1 free heroin to use. Freaking top tier character from Maso. The best solo character. And he can also backtrack. If you made a mistake, you can backtrack. 2-tap Death Mask, or one tap if you have Booby Trap from Avela. And that's easy. Easy as that. Just break the game, even. I managed to give it rare armless because of that, because of 125 body and shotgun. 125 body is really good, though. It heals you a lot with Ring of Rays, so it's like, ooh, it's really good. Poof. Yeah. Alright. Marco. If you're playing Marco the right way, I would say he is perfect. What is perfect and why is it perfect? I've said this before, but you can steal from Levi and Levi Doppelganger. You can steal 10 sniper shots from each. 10 sniper shots from each. Did you listen to me? Did you hear me? You can get 20 sniper shots with Marco stealing from the Levi Doppelganger and the real Levi. That is 20 shots of your sniper that you're gonna be getting. That are gonna be able to just remove Avela from the field later into the game. You can remove almost every enemy in the game. You can also steal from every single sniper guy. Yeah, you can steal from this whipping scope. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm sorry. You can't steal from a doppelganger and a moose coach at the same time. I remember. No. You can't. But 10 sniper shots. And having the ability to steal from any of the sniper guys in Old Town easily. It gives you so much ammo, to be honest. It gives you so much ammo. You can also... Oh my god, there's so much you can get from just stealing in the game. I swear to god. I know it's tricky to go through that. Oh, the doppelganger steal guarantee you to have 10 sniper shots. Even then, you know, 20 sniper shots is really good. But that cannot be possible, as my mod says. My friend Fred says in the chat. You can't get 20. You can only get 10 or more if you're gonna be stealing from the sniper guys. I think honestly that Marco is really good, but if you're gonna be going back to professionals, you don't really want to lose any HP, and professionals will not be sacrificing HP for ammo, so they're gonna be going with this a safer strategy of pop and weave, and just being able to survive through fights. Will also be going for headshots because of that reason, because people are not able to steal from enemies at the cost of losing their own HP, because it's something that people have to do, but professionals don't do that. They want to go through the game by taking almost no damage and allowing themselves to just go ahead and just win the game as perfect as possible. Because of that, Marco is top 3, but he's gonna be in the 3rd place at the moment. Avela is still better because she doesn't need to steal anything. She can do everything perfectly, and she starts with everything she needs. We should not discount the pub loot box outside the tower. Well, that's kind of far away for us to think about it, sadly. That's already late game. He's really good. Marco's really good. I cannot say that I ignore it, that he's really good. But Avela will not have to do anything and she still comes up on top. Marco has to steal, which sacrifices HP in order to get damage, which is hard. Even for me, it's hard. I don't want to take damage. When I'm doing a maximum playthrough, I don't want to take damage. I want to show that I know my game, and it's hard to go through that. Marina. Where do I put Marina? Are you a perfect tier because you come with Merc Miles? Or are you a low tier because you come with Necromancy? Alright, so Marina is able to go ahead and start with Murky Vials, allowing her to remove Father Hugo with 2 Murky Vials, remove almost every Bobby as long as you get lucky, have Engrave so she gets her speed high up, 50% chance of increasing their, their running chance. And well, any affinity to like the maximum of any god. Meaning one of the few characters that can kill Heartless in the first to the second turn with Scorched Earth into Combustion, double Combustion, if you get Spice Forge. But is it worth it to go through all that? Is it worth it going through the luck to be able to get to the Hexen and not having any Murky Vials? Is the question. For a professional player, you need to RNG luck a lot of the time when it comes to Fear and Hunger Termina. You really need to play with luck a lot, to the point that it's gonna be very difficult, and there's gonna be times where you need to try to use different ways of playing because you didn't get lucky. I personally think that there's a chance for you to not get God of Fear and Hunger, but there is no chance for you to not get Murky Vial. You will get at least 1 or 2 Murky Vials. So I think, in my opinion, as well as because of the rare spawn of people who play Marina that play with rare, giving you ability to go anywhere, she has to be a perfect. But she's not as perfect as Marco. She's really, really good, but she's not gonna be as strong as yours. The other reason why I put her up here is because magic is not nerfed in Maso mode compared to normal mode. Magic, if you're able to get Lance Macabre, is not nerfed at all, and you can still break the game with magic. So straight up, a broken character. If you get Spice Forge from Osa, she becomes S tier plus. But right now, we don't get it. Olivia. So why is Olivia up there? If you know what you're doing, if you really know what you're doing, and you're really good at Olivia, you will know that you are one of the few people who can kill Karin at the start of the game with Condensed Hemlock and only taking very little damage from her. Very little damage. You only use 1 heal, but you will not die. So she is one of the few characters that can kill Karin early game to go ahead and just start with Persuade as soon as she gets to the Hexen with Diplomacy. And she can start farming Bobbies. She also has Condensed Hemlock, which bypasses the nerfs of Maso mode, being able to kill every single enemy in the game that is able to be poisonable. You are going to need a lot of knowledge to be able to play Olivia properly. But once you do, she's one of the best characters to play, next to Levi. But the thing about Levi is that Levi is more than just one character. She comes with Avela. Olivia has a hard time killing Avela at the start of the game. Openly killing her. She relies mostly on luck, sadly. But if you're able to kill Avela at the start of the game with luck, straight up, best character. Best character. Straight up. Just not having to deal with Olivia is really good. Sorry, but with Avela is really good. But I would say right now, Olivia, it's amazing. She's amazing. There's a lot of damage that you can do with her. There's a lot of mind restoring items around as well. So mine is not going to be a problem at all for you. You're going to have a really good time with the game. Because she just doesn't care about magic. She doesn't care about items. She doesn't care about anything. She starts with just broken stuff and you can just win the game. Straight up. Go ahead and just get it. Red Hemlock, boom, you win. Break Halo, boom, you win again. Easy. You have the invincibility build of being able to be invincible. Straight up, boom. Put it. Easy. She's a real character. I cannot say anything about Olivia that will push her down from there. I can only say good things that will even push her beyond perfect. Because she is broken. But for now, and even wheelchairless Olivia just shows that she's just such a strong character. She goes up here. If I could, I would put her here. I swear. She will be the face of the tier list, to be honest. Because of how good she is. She's beautiful. She's one of the best characters in the game to play. And I would call bias to me that I'm saying that Levi is better. But Levi feels a lot more entertaining to play. Based on a few things, like I said. But yeah. Crazy how she starts weak, but no wasn't a character. Yeah, I know, right? That's the thing. Gunplay is fun. It's really fucking fun. Really fucking fun. Osa. Being able to start with Spice Forge. Sorry. With Ladance Magabri. And starting out with meditation. Giving you just one soulstone to get Spice Forge. And 2 soulstones to get Black Smoke. You win the game. You got to the Hexen, you win the game. You will not have to struggle. You will one-shot every single enemy in the game. You can get every single skill in the game. In Maso so easily because how broken Osa is. He comes with Nazara for magic reflection. He comes with 2 bear traps. He comes with by the way, 2 bear traps allow you to get 2 soulstones against the priests that are in the game. The 2 priests that are before the church. And the free soulstone that is at the Hexen while also buying the free the Hexen at the Kiefer or getting a small things. He comes with a small thing, you can get 20 agility. There's so many ways to destroy the game with Osa. Straight up. Straight up. So freaking easy. People who know how to play the game, professionals who know how to play the game, can make Osa look like a champion. He will be a broken character that destroys everything left and right. You are not going to think about anything. You're gonna be the one who makes them think for you. You're gonna be breaking the game. And he's one of the few characters that can kill with Olivia. That can kill Moonless before Moonless fully shows up. With just one check on Death Mask. With Black Orb being red. With Spice Forge, of course. Straight up a broken character. And just beautiful. He can also solo the Maso platoon. There's a lot of reasons why you wanna play with Osa. Same with Chak as well. So yeah. I cannot say anything bad about Osa. He's the best. He is the best. The best character of Master Mode in Fear Hunger. Alright guys. I've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list. And please let me know if you would have wanted to change anything from this list. I'm gonna be uploading this as its own video on the channel, as well as it's gonna be in my bot section. I'm gonna be rating somebody on Twitch right now, so anyone who's on Twitch, please don't leave and stay with me. We're gonna be rating Sarisol, which seems to be doing a collab with a friend of mine called Asterisk. So I mostly want to support Asterisk, so we'll be going to raid Sarisol. In case you want a raid message, I don't know, I never do this, but I would say just type this and use any emote that you want, like this. Okay, people on YouTube, thank you so much. People on Twitch, thank you so much. Remember that we have a Discord server in case you want to join. I'm gonna put it in the chat to anyone who stick out with us this whole run. Thank you again, everyone, for listening to me, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for being amazing. Now we'll see you the next time that I stream, which is gonna be tomorrow, with some Jimmy and the Poserimas. See you guys. Love you.